Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is the 12th of February, 2023. We're going to talk about Google real quick because they're trying to say that the debacle that occurred with Google and their Bard AI kind of resembles Chatgpt, that it caused the market to fall in value in the stock price. I mean, when you put in Google, right? Google stock Bard, that's the name of their AI chatbot. Look at all these top stories. Alphabet stock dive on Bard. Snafu was overblown and doesn't dismiss Google AI. Is Google stock a sell? Bard AI versus Microsoft Chatgpt. Even the employees of Google is criticizing the CEO of Google, saying that he rushed, that it was botched, that he shouldn't have done what he did to try to bring out their AI Chatgpt version. Google's AI chatbot, look at this last one from NPR right here. Bard sparks $100 billion loss in Alphabet shares. So people are like, hey, this may be overblown, it may be overextended, an overreaction in Google's stock price. Let's break down the market action in Google then. If that's the case, then most people would say you need to come in and buy Google, right? Because what occurred in the price action in Google shouldn't have happened only if Google did not release their Bard AI too soon. The charts give us all the answers. So let's talk about it, because I say that it wasn't overblown. I say that it wasn't the information from Google releasing their Bard AI that is causing the price to fall. It's something else. Now, the market won't tell you that. These social media websites won't tell you that that's the reason. They're trying to simply get you off guard, get you off your square to tell you that this is the reason why the market in Google is going down. See, if somebody's telling you that something is overblown, something has overreacted, they're trying to tell you that it's safe to come in and buy it. I wonder, why would they try to tell us to come in and buy the stock? Oh, because they have a book too, and they're trying to come in and sell it to you. Don't get it twisted. There are no friends in the stock market, not one. If somebody's telling you to think one way, it's because on the other end, they have a different agenda. So whoever is trying to tell you that the market reaction from Google going down off the release of this information of Bard obviously has some more shares to sell. Let's look at the chart, because the chart is the truth. Chart don't lie. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at Google's price on a longer term basis, i.e. the weekly time frame. Now, already we can tell over the prior 10 weeks, right? Currently, this is where sellers are coming into the market in Google right now. So what we can do, we could lift this line and bring it up here. That's the lid. That's the rooftop right now in the market in Google's price. Plain and simple. All right. All right, cool. Let's look at this on the 3 weeks chart. Charts don't lie. The market in Google over the last 3 weeks was able to top out at $108. That is where the sellers begin to push down the value in Google's price. So to me, what we need to do is lift our resistance area up right around here. Okay. Now, is it just a coincidence or is it just me? If I were to create a trend line, right? Is it just me? Look at that. Even Google price action got rejected on the downtrend. This is the second time that the market in Google has gotten rejected on the downtrend. So price is still trending down. Don't get it twisted. Don't let people sway you in your thinking. You always follow the chart, because charts don't lie. We're still in a downtrend in the market in Google. Take a look at that. So now, it doesn't mean that Google's going to crash. It doesn't mean that Google's going to run down to $20. No, let's just relax, pump the brakes. You know, I give you all the realistic accuracy as to where I suspect the price is going to go. Now, take a look at this though. It's going to be important, okay? Because here, the market in Google is trading below $100. Now, let's say over the last 3 weeks that the market was able to trade above it. That would be better for us to know that buyers are currently interested in Google's price and that they're looking for the market to continue to go higher. But look at where the market closed on this 3-week price bar. It's down around 95. That's a negative. That's strike 2 against the buyers. That tells us that they're not interested right now. Look at this level. So if they're not interested in buying Google at 100, maybe they might be interested in buying it at 95. But hold on. Look at where the price closed in Google on this 3-weekly price bar. It closed at the very bottom. So obviously they're not going to be interested at 95 neither. So if they're not interested in buying Google at 100, if the buyers are not buying at 95, maybe it's going to be 90. That would be the next logical area for us to see the market and Google come in and buy. And then the second one's going to be 85. See, I'm giving you all the levels and targets already without even drawing no confusions. Look at this on the 2 weeks. This resembles the 3-weekly price bar as well. Like, the charts don't lie. Look at that. That's 3 weeks. This is the 2-weekly price bar right here. It looks identical. It looks the same. It doesn't look like the market has overreacted. It looked like people are just trying to sell because they understood that the market was still weak in Google. Look at this on the weekly chart. Okay. All this volume came in last week. So if we were to look at the next highest volume in Google, right? You guys can see how high this volume was last week. The last time we saw this much volume come in Google was back here during the week of the 31st of January 2022. Now look at the reactions at that time. High volume. What did the price action do? Went down. Okay. High volume. What do we suspect price is going to do? Again, go down. See, we're investigators. We're investigating what the market thinks. And as of right now, I will have to say that Google is going to continue to dip, to continue to drop. Now, I've already told you targets though. My first one is 90. My second one is around 85, maybe a little bit higher, 86.50. Third will be back down here towards this trend line, which I've created. Now that might take a while. So you might have to give the market opportunity to bounce, go up, go down, a couple of trading days. But ultimately, we're seeing some weakness into the market in Google. Okay. So back at it. Let me go ahead and put this on the daily chart so I can show you what we're working with in terms of Google. Because to me, charts don't lie. I only pay attention to the price action of the market, and I don't pay attention to what is being created on the news. Because you will always be playing behind. You will always be lagging if you were to take your cues from the market news, from news pundits or other individuals with their opinions. If anyone's opinion doesn't gel well with the price chart, you don't follow that opinion. If you find somebody who has very reliable opinions, like if they say that something's going to happen and actually does on the price chart, that's the person you need to be listening to. Now, will they get some things wrong? Of course. So from a probable basis, how many times are they correct? That's the one you need to be paying attention to. So now, this is what I'm looking at. First target, like I said, was going to be around 90. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me bring up the magnifying glass. I know many of y'all said that you cannot see the prices. So 5.36% for us to see Google's price go to around $90. Okay, that's my first level. My second one is going to be around 86. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to do like 86.50. So let me see if I could get it on there. Okay, so that is 8.84% market move to the downside. You guys can see it right there, 86.50. My third one is going to be around 80. Now, I'm not looking at 80 right now as a logical area that the price could hit, but that's around 15.5% move, $80. Okay, I'm not really seeing that yet. So I'm just going to keep it real. I don't see that on the chart just yet that we can run down that low. But I just want us to be prepared. Just want us to be prepared. So now, let me go ahead and cut this out. And I want everyone to begin to follow price action, because charts don't lie. Okay. So let's see how low price is going to go in Google first of all. That's the thing that we're going to focus on right now in its current environment. The sooner we find buyers, the better. That price is going to try to break this downtrend line. The longer that it takes, the more inclined I am saying that the price is going to run down to 80. So let's just see though. Let's see how the market reacts. Give me your thoughts. That is it. I am done. Everyone, go ahead and give me your opinion as to how you suspect the market and Google's going to trade. I'm going to bring this up here. Resistance to around 104. That simply means that even if price in Google comes up and comes back up to this downtrend line, if the market doesn't confirm and break above it, then it still tells me that price is still weak. That's the reason why I create these ultimate areas of resistance and or support, because my thesis would have to change if I see price in Google break 104 on strength. Okay, so let's just see what happens. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.